Man, today is starting off on the right note. It's currently 10 a.m. We're heading to the gym. And you guys know how I like these early morning, or it's not early morning, but it's like mid-morning workout. Only thing that could be better is if I'd have been up a little earlier. I could have, probably like 2 hours earlier, could have eaten something and been fueled up. But, it's week one. It's deload week. It's not such a big deal. The other thing is for week 4, we had a top set and 3 back downs. Now for today, we're hitting high bar squat, and that's going to be great. It's going to feel amazing. We're doing something around 385 or so. I don't know exactly what. I have to look at the pro. It's like 375, 385. But instead of 6 reps, we're hitting 5 reps. So what coach has us doing is every 4 weeks, we do what's called a training block. So last week's was 6 reps for whatever we're doing. This week it's 5, and then we go down to 4 and 3, and then we get into like strength weeks. And I think that should pair up with around the time we might switch to high bar and start, comp prep about that time. But it's just, eventually we'll get back into the powerlifting. Right now it's just focus on off-season hypertrophy training, trying to grow muscle and give us something to get stronger with. That's it. Like I said, this last block we're just coming off of a 6 rep block. Before that we did 7. Before that we did 8. And I've just gotten really used to the volume training. It's been actually really nice. I think the biggest hack and the biggest secret for volume training for people, learning how to pick the right weights. When you're used to squatting, 500-600 pounds, and you're trying to figure out what, you should do for 8 reps, sometimes it's easy to just think like, oh, if I slap 405 on there, that I'll be good. And I mean, theoretically you should be right, but if you're doing a brand new squat variation and you're not used to it, and you got to get used to it, and you're trying to do 405 for 8 reps, like, that's taxing, man. That's tough. You gotta be able to start, I don't want to say small, but you gotta be able to start with something that's not going to absolutely just like turn you off the idea. If you're able to get 405 for 8 clean, reps with a little bit of struggle toward the end, and you're able to build upon that, that's amazing. But if you get under that bar and you're on rep number 5, your legs are shaking, you're sweating, you're breathing heavy, and then you just have that thought in your head, you're like, damn, this sucks, probably just a little heavy, and the thing is you can always build up there, like, same way you started squatting however much. I don't know what you personally squat, but when you got to the point where you were squatting, benching, or deadlifting the highest number you've ever hit, it came from slowly building up to it. Or maybe it wasn't so slowly, but it came from building up to it. Hey guys, it's time to wake up. No, I set like 15 alarms this morning and only ignored 3 of them. I was up till like 1 or 2. I've been working on my final project, and 2 days before yesterday in a row, I would work on my project for hours, printing pages, getting my photo book done, and then go eat just go get a burger and a piece of cake at like Big City Cafe or something like that. And yeah, I started to move. Last night, the temptation was there, but I told myself, hey, I don't want to do this. Like, I want to get on track, man. Like, there's no burger and fries in the world that tastes as good as giving up on, your hopes, your dreams, and being locked in. And I'll be honest, like, I could tell it was literally just a habitual thing. Like, my stomach was trying to tell me it was hungry. I'm like, dog, there's no way we're hungry. It's 1 something a.m. And then I even went as far as like, man, just one more day, like, finals were over, whatever. I pulled into this place to grab something, and it's, it's like a bar that makes like really good food on a Friday night, and I don't drink, so that wasn't ever anything I was thinking about. But I pulled in, and it was so busy, and I was like, man, I don't want to deal with people so much that I'm gonna make sure I stick to this. That was a little icing that literally made me go like, what am I doing? And so we're on track, man. We ate our calories yesterday. We got our protein yesterday. I'm weighing 250 today, like 250.3. So those 5 pounds will come off pretty easy, and then we just got to be consistent, man. We did this for a week. I know I can do it. I've done it for a week. I just got to get back and keep it going. But yeah, no, I'm excited for today's workout. So it's 10 right now. I have at most an hour and a half, but I think we can crank this out in an hour. That's with the powerlifting workouts. They used to take so long, but again, I was dedicating like my life to powerlifting, so I didn't have school, I didn't have anything like that. I was able to go spend the time, which, I mean, honestly, I love the time at the gym. I love doing my thing, but it is nice to get through quick too. Like there's a give and take there, but no, it's kind of nice having these deloads. So like week 1, week 2, I'm able to look forward to quick workouts where the intensity is based on how quickly I'm going through. It's the shorter rest sets because you're supposed to be working in, I think today's gonna be RPE like 6. That means it's a 6 out of 10. Next week will be 7, 8, and then 9. So it's like you wanna leave, a few reps in the tank. You're not pushing, any records, you're not doing anything like that. And that's important because it just goes into fatigue management and recovery. You want to make sure that, hey, like we're firing on all cylinders. We just had a heavy week where we were hard on our body. Now, again, it's time to purely recover. And we're still in the gym. We're still pushing weight. We're just not doing as many reps and as much weight. We're going to get through it quickly. So, I mean, let's get into the gym. Let's get recording, and we'll do what we normally do. Record the top set, record it back down, hit some accessories, and you already know, get some food in us.
We have a fantastic day ahead of us. We just got great warm-up in. Everything's moving great, everything's feeling great. Ankles are starting to get more mobile. We're getting close, man. We're getting close to where they are where they need to be. So, I mean, I usually have to spend like 10 minutes, 20 minutes getting my ankles loose to just be able to do the bar. But I did the bar, heels came up a little bit. By the time I put a plate on, 2 plates, 3 plates, no movement. So this is 380 pounds, 385 pounds. We're gonna hit this for 5 easy reps. It's programmed to be easy, but I'm just excited because we're getting closer and closer to, 405 warm-up weight, which I really like, especially because, I don't know, I look at all these classic bodybuilders. You look at Arnold and Tom Platz, and I mean, the goal is, you see how like Ronnie Coleman's squatting and how he's doing all that stuff. That's how we're trying to be, put up some light weight, as they say. All right, anyways, let me get a good song on. Stop yapping. Let's get this. Ooh. If it'll play. There we go. Woo! Lightweight. Man, gravity's feeling light today. Oh. Ah. Oh, yeah. Easy peasy, man. We get a little bit of a gritty for that one. That felt good. Like, I don't know, it's just a different kind of pressure, a different kind of tension with high bar. But it used to be way more. When I started, it was kind of hard to fathom 315 or more. Like anything over 315 feeling comfortable. And now, like, I don't know, this is 385. You saw 405 feels how 315 used to feel. Because it wasn't like heavy in the sense that it wasn't moving, but it was just with low bar, I'll put whatever I want on there. I can walk it out, get down, and explode. With high bar, it's kind of different. Bit of an energy leak, and it's just a different path. I wish I could show you guys. I might be able to find them. Maybe I'll put them somewhere, reference them, and then put them in there. But I wish I could show you guys what the high bar used to look like. I used to look like Bambi. Like, it was literally, I'd go to squat, and it's like, it was so awkward. And now it's nice to see this working out and being a practical, actual movement I can do. All right, enough yapping. Time to hit a back down set on camera, and then we'll hit it off camera. I just realized I forgot to set up the coach's camera. Damn it. I get so focused on this. Oh well. I'll record on the back of the camera, I guess. Crazy that this is close. Or, I mean, we started with less than 315 on high bar, and now it's just a week 1 easy peasy back down. All right, we got this for 7 reps instead of 8. Whew. Let's get this. We need a good song. Got enough BPM. Four, 5, 6. There we go. Like I said, easy peasy. Ankles are almost there. I'm feeling a little pressure there, but they're working on it. That's getting more and more comfortable. We got one more of those back downs that we'll do off camera. All right, so it's week 1, deload. So we're gonna do 4 plates on each side, and we're gonna, I don't know, play with tempo, get some good reps in, work our way up to maybe 6 plates at the end of this block. 1, 2, 3. That was a good set. Challenging without being too much. Woo! Can't even flex my damn quads. All right, we got good old shoulder press. Hold on, I gotta log my leg press actually. 45 times 8, 360. So I only did 360 pounds. But when I was off camera, I figured out like a game-changing way to get my quads. I was kind of having my feet shoulder width and my toes pointed out and down, and I'll get my quads there. But for that second set, I kind of pulled that Tom Platz page out of the book. I put my feet together, and I was like, what if I put my feet together? I turn my knees out, and like my feet stay there, but my knees kind of come out and back in. It's almost like a leg extension and a hack squat at the same time. And I will say, the inside of my quads, they were burning, man. So we did 360 for 10 and 10. I could have done 15 easily. We would have had a good burn, but week one, we want to start somewhere and build up. Now we're doing 120. I'm really liking the switch to this rather than like setting up a barbell all the time. I love barbells, time and a place for a barbell. I even love barbell military press. But the constant tension on this, taking the momentum out of it, I just prefer that. All right, we're ready to go. We're yapping too much. Let's put on some Kodak Black and hammer this out. Let's see. Yeah, that's low enough. Ooh. My triceps are sore. 5. Ah, 10. 12. Ooh, 15. Damn, man. Ooh, my. I can tell that I fried my triceps yesterday. I usually have a rest day in between, but finals got us hitting a weird week schedule. But what is today's Saturday? All right, bet. Let's hurry up with some bicep curls and we're gonna get out of here. We learned how to do this last week, so let's see how it's feeling today. Damn it. I stepped on the heel of my shoe. That's a pain in the ass. Okay, so bring it forward a little bit. Oop, don't like that. Let's bring it a little forward. Let me fix my shoe. These shoes are great and they're like slippers, but if I accidentally step on the heel, they come right off. They pop right off. All right. Like right here. Eight, 9, 10. Ooh. Yeah, I'm feeling that. That feels pretty good. I think one thing we can do better is we can bring that in one. We'll try this off camera, of course. I just don't want these to be 40 minutes long. But I think the only thing I didn't like when I was doing curls, but I felt like I was kind of curling. Like, ooh, yeah, that did something. But I would like to see if I can bring my arms back and curl more like, ooh, shit, that's not a cramp. Anyways, you get the idea. 15, I think that was 15 reps. I'll have to look back at the camera. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. And you guys have yourself the best day. I'll see you for tomorrow's workout. Peace.